Tryans.
Tryans, yeah. What's going on our Tryans? It's been a while since we streamed. Yeah. Hello. I'm gonna go to my show now. Oh yeah, you're right there. The test tapas. I need to move camera down a tiny bit. Go, go, kitty, kitty, looks so pretty. Go, go, kitty, kitty, looks so pretty. Stay here. Not really gonna get any views, I don't think, but here's what about.
We might.
I mean, I'm also live streaming on like other platforms too.
Yeah. Twitch, stream, Facebook,
Steam. Yeah.
whatever.
Twitch, Steam, YouTube, and Facebook. Not the least, but you know.
Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. This is Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Novelo for EA Sports. We will be calling all the action for today's event.
Rich, I'm armed and ready. Are you?
I am. Battle gear on. Let's get it going. All right, Frank, here we go on the first hole, set for, dare I say, takeoff from this aircraft carrier.
Well, that's right, Rich. You've really got to make sure that you get the right flight on this shot coming in because you want it to land soft on this opening hole. It's 186 yards to the middle of the green. Obviously, there's those palms and trees to the left of this green that have to be avoided. And, of course, you don't want a beach on the right.
Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie.
Hit the pin.
That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club?
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means.
Okay, 1 minute 14.
Nice, crud. Good go game.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Even par,
You and
early
this
on.
one. What you making?
Just a couple of feet.
Facebook's having errors right now.
In red figure, 1 under par. Frank, as we look at the second, your average hole with, say, a few bunkers, maybe even a pond, that would be a walk in the park compared to what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, early surveillance said that guard shack just to the right of the green is actually not empty. So be a little aware of that when you cross the bridge. Green just 167 yards away, though, from the tee.
Don't mind the golf club facing to the ground.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Almost.
That was a solid strike and a good result.
Dan would probably think.
I mean, honestly, it's been here for a while now. It's probably scaling. You know what I mean?
Haha. Up and over.
These putts keep the round together.
be a week.
Told you I was blinking, Jeff. Didn't even notice. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
There he goes.
To the -2 early in the round. Getting set now over the putt. Has the putt, and now at -1. Oh my goodness, Frank, I have never seen anything quite like this. What in the world's going on?
That's a destroyer, and it's off course, and it's heading straight for the island.
Look out!
Right away, dude.
Well, we're going to have to send in backup now, Rich. We'll need a drone just to try and find out the exact yardage because that ship now has blocked the view.
Talk about a tough defense setup around a green. This is unlike anything I've ever seen.
No, ship just ran around and you're up. Okay, doke. Yeah, the ship just ran aground. Apparently, you got hit up and over it. Or up, bounce off of it. Oh!
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie.
You see that? I probably didn't, you know.
Just yeet it.
Frank, we talk so often about striking a golf ball. This player is a superior ball striker, but there's another element to
They're in
golf.
the
isn't
moat.
there?
It's called
Hey, at least
distance
I hit
control.
the
It's
shell.
not the number on the bottom of the
You're
club
in
you're
the
hitting.
moat,
It's
bro.
knowing how far it goes
That is
to avoid
deeper than a
mistakes
rough
just
deep
like
rough.
that.
That's deeper than the bunker. But you
No
got
putter? No problem. Slams that into the cup. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
me.
Had it blocked.
And that's a big green. Managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it.
You bastard.
Holding steady now at 2 under par.
You bastard.
Hey, think about what you're saying here. I've called golf with you for a long time, Frank, and at bunkers and water hazards. You're talking about solar panels and guard towers. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm starting to go crazy calling this game, Rich. Might have to go into solitary if this keeps up.
Only the ones I brought.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play, very solid. Wow, Frank, he is dialed
They're
in.
the ones that I have.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
They are to last me until they leave. Matt hit his head or something?
He's always-
Be a lot about get on his butt.
Mark.
I already got on Kobe's butt.
No, you! And it is not looking like a good
Right
lock.
off on Kobe's butt because Bryan let me know that he's on the living.
They're out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little
Why
bit.
not go to school anymore? Get your butt to bed.
He needs to.
He goes to Rock Creek.
Oh!
Yeah.
But Rock Creek is now East Campus.
So a tester from 4
I
feet.
wonder if some of my old teachers are still there.
That's what I'm wondering about too.
Nice solid start to the round. Tita Green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Nope.
Then there's the one who I hope I never see again. The Shad one.
Never heard
This
of
to
her.
avoid a huge number. This is for
Why is
both.
my Joyce is
Now,
not like...
1 under for the round.
When I was in school. But no,
This is the par 3 fifth, Frank. This one goes back towards that destroyer, which came out of nowhere just a few holes ago. Glad we didn't pick that
I
tower.
think I remember.
Well, anything to the right, and you'll definitely be swimming. Actually, we'd have to bring in the Navy SEALs probably to get it up and down from there.
she let me stay in there during lunch and a little bit after lunch. And just give me a late slip.
Rich, it's gone.
Most of the time, it's
In the hole. You do not see that every day. That, folks, is a hole-in-one. Wow.
Well, Mr. Incabo's ain't there, I can guarantee you that.
Mr. who?
Incabo.
I'm not so sure about that. Kobe has a teacher that has an E.
Well, Vincent Incabo then is one of my old teachers.
Hold on, I'm gonna go on that.
Literally aim right, dead center in front of the pole.
Frank, going back 100 years or more, we used to see winning scores in stroke play tournaments, 72-hole events of 300 thereabouts. But obviously, like so many things in golf, everything has improved.
Yeah, you people would scoff at sort of saying 475s would win a US Open or a British Open. It didn't, and it does. But you know, with equipment and people have really got into the game, they've worked it out, and they just plain got better at it. They realise that you know, stroke play, you can't just swing from the trees, so to speak. You've really got to work your way around it and get better. You just can't sort of settle for mediocrity.
Up to the 6th tee, Frank, and we're back against that destroyer. You need to take it over that small island.
Yeah, this is a little village too, and remember the double greens at St Andrews? Well, this is a split double green. It's shared in amongst the village. The green on the right, very, very small. So this a very lengthy par 3. It's going to be a case of really aim driver for some.
Oh,
If
can't
that
hide the
would've
flag
rained-
stick from that man.
I would have pooped my pants. Well, then again, before we started this, guys, I got a hole-in-one on one of the courses that I never got one on. Literally hit it past the pole and had backspin on it, and it rolled into the hole. Then the hole before this, I got a hole-in-one.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, we haven't played... Oh!
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Good work right there, now to 6 under. So just a formality here. 3 under on the day.
Oh, so close for that.
Now on to the 7th, and Frank, you don't want to get
Guys, I
stuck
have
down
to
in
go
those
in
trenches.
place in what?
We're down on the beach to the left.
Yeah, this hole not overly long, but yeah, there's a lot going on, and really
Our
sand
last
traps,
Roy McIlroy
even perhaps a
game
minefield. You'd rather,
video
if you're going to miss,
was
be
the last time I
informed.
played this.
I wonder how this like Fort Worth other board.
And that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just
right
making it look
on
so
the
easy.
egg.
That birdie coming up, formality.
How dare thee? Sorry. How dare they?
You do that. You do that.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
What?
Could really use this one. It's for birdie.
This is my child. I'll be cussing.
Continues to amaze yet another
Just like
birdie.
Sailor.
And what a day it's been.
After they had a few beers.
You bloody yanker.
That puts them at 4 under for the round.
You bloody wanker. The British word.
Now at the 8th here at
You
Paracel
guys lose when I'm at
Swarm,
home?
this is a relatively short hole.
Barely cuss.
But if you notice off to the left, Frank, there is a basketball court, and that allows me the chance to say, from way downtown, yes.
Well, if you miss this green, you might be able to sign up too. There's plenty of barracks. You can just
If you
take a
play-
left turn,
if you
go into
leave it
there
just
and
where it is
enlist.
for now,
But if you want to keep
shot,
playing, par 3,
put
under
just a
200
little
yards.
bit of forward
See if
spin,
you can safely get on
you'll
deck.
land it in. And plus, guys, I'm using a new character because I thought my old one was deleted. Literally, just leave it how it is. Just add a little bit of forward spin, and it would roll right in.
Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
There you go.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Cool stuff.
Oh my gosh, that
Oh,
hurts.
this is Alex. It's an old picture of
Man.
Alex and his grandpa.
I just pushed it.
That hurts.
And what?
Let's see. Kisses. That's my phone.
And fucking. He just said that
Makes
his
birdie.
grandpa
Continuing
funny
to
thing about
amaze
him,
on the
he
green,
actually
Frank.
known how
Putted
long
well
he
all
was.
day, Rich.
I was like,
Had a couple of good holes early on and just, I think, found the grooves, taken it to another level.
In for par. Rounding out this front 9 mission here, the 9th hole, shot over the building.
jackass, brother.
But I need to be careful. The front left of the screen is guarded by a tower. And anything right, you'll be ducking for cover in the trenches.
Been a real battle out here today. Just need
Oh
to keep
my
it all together.
Fucking God, bro. This is a.
That is a big spider. Looks like a map from Call of
Frank
Duty.
missed the green off the tee.
Yeah, but this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at par 3.
Like how it's all
This is a 99-yard shot. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie
Can I make it from
opportunity
in?
after birdie opportunity.
No. Pretty close, Brennan.
It's in the hole. Just a sensational
He said
shot
close
right
but not in,
there.
and I make it in.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you
Oh,
change
your
in
ball's
your
rolling, like,
technique
literally
when a ball's
rolling.
sitting down a little bit?
Oh, jeez. Ow.
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further on your stance
His fault,
because you're going to
not
get a bit
mine.
of grass between the ball and the club face. You have to allow for that. And keep that club moving. that grass is going to be that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
Looks like I'm just having a good
And
week
Frank,
on
that steady play continues.
Rock solid, excellent approach shot.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Aim at a tree. Thank you. No power shot. Up and over, backspin. Gosh,
Not
dang
enough
it.
on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
If I wanted to put spin on it, it would have bounced off. And if I would have put forward spin, it probably would have hit the pole and slid down.
Seems to like it. Headed for the back part of the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
He'll need to be strong with this.
You need to be in this then.
There's a birdie opportunity right here. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That is a solid par putt. Now the tiny little 11th hole here at Parasol Storm, Frank.
The scorecard gives it 125 yards, Rich, and we know we're going across the bay there, but really this is an excellent chance to increase that birdie-bogey ratio.
There's a chance of hitting it.
I failed it.
Well, that's how you play the game.
Just watch someone
Right
that bounces
there.
off and goes in.
I freaking hate it. That's like a. I had to have timed that perfectly, you know? There's no way I did that perfectly. He's 100 really well.
Oh! Should not have done backspin! That would have been another hole-in-one!
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
You might overshoot it.
Ooh, so close. Pretty good effort right there.
Ding.
Not a gimme,
Not
but
to
well
you.
within his range.
You want to let you go doing anything.
That's
Bogey.
costly right there.
Painful.
I got a bogey, you win.
7
You
under
win
on the
this
day.
time.
He's made it. Up to the 12th, making a trip across to an island green, Frank.
It looks more like a shipwreck island. And that's an evil place to put the green on that side. Very well
I lose that
defended
ball there, and I can't
by
like
that
that.
rock wall as well as the water.
Unless you're
Of course,
diving down to
anything
grab it.
short, those big rocks that protect this green.
Unless you
This
have
is
the
probably
hole,
the
you
most
have to hit
heavily
up and over
guarded
a
par
mountain.
3 on the
You
golf
can't
course.
hit
Make
around it.
bogey or worse here, they might strand you out there. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Yes, I am clubbing up.
I'm not.
Oh my goodness, Frank! I think that baby went in.
And I stopped doing the backspin and I went to a forward spin.
Going right back to the large island here at the 13th, Frank.
Trenches behind will certainly protect anything that goes a little bit long. Left of this green, you better call them the Navy. Oh, solid strike. right in the heart of the green.
Backspin. Perfect.
Certainly had enough
Right
power,
where I need
just
it.
didn't
If I would
have
actually
any
hit it where
touch.
it should have gone, it would have gone up and over it.
Oh, that's off the beaten track.
You gotta
Got
get it
5
out of
minutes to
there.
find it.
Gotta chop it down.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Whee! Up and over.
Wreck.
Well, that's how I would play it.
I mean, I can do it. Just make it through, but
It'll slow your ball down.
Frank, when you look at great rivalries in sports, you realize that athletes need each other. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to achieve greatness, to achieve legendary status. And in golf, Tom Watson needed Jack Nicklaus to push him to another level.
And also to define an era. Without one, we couldn't think of the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s or the 2010s. You need those players to define that era. So you need competition. Competition is not without rivalry.
Now he's gonna do
Just
four.
needs
Next
to
thing
keep
you
it
do
steady
four.
here over the putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
Now she has this for double bogey. Just a sloppy hole, no other way to say it, and it results in a double bogey. Did the job right
Thrust and
there.
high for him shoot it all the way.
Frank, now at the
I don't think I
14th,
mean that
and
ball back
really a
against him.
simple objective here.
It looks like an old sand dune where they've just put a green on top, rather benign. Might just sneak up on you, though. Really just looks like green and beaches with a few palm trees behind, but beware.
and of course get home one again. My one, get a home one.
What a display of shot making.
Yeah, forward
this is,
kick.
Frank.
The incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Rip.
Just hit normally.
Yeah. Just a normal hit. With no spin at all. For mine. All you need is just a little forward. And you'll probably make it in. What?
Well, that's a little
But she
absurd,
nailed
that
it.
Rich. The
This is
shot
a hit
wasn't
you
that
moving
hard,
forward.
but it's come up well short.
How
Didn't
about
appear
that?
committed through
You have
impact.
less power probably than me. I'm not gonna get
And this is my new character. He's probably stronger than my old one.
Perfect. And in the hole. What a shot.
You're an old one instead of
Well, there's impressive, and then there's mind-boggling. We're at mind-boggling now.
So he's-
10 under par.
So he is
Now to the
strong.
15th hole.
Yeah, the
Danger in the center of the green here, Frank.
Yeah, chance to ambush the player, really. All those trees, you never know what's going to jump out of there. And, well, we've seen the sixth hole at Riviera with the bunker in the middle. We now have a crop of trees.
Hey, what's up, Diggs? How you doing, man? You
And it
doing
makes
us
the
three,
green
bro?
in regulation.
Almost made that. So it hit it softer at you, would have made it.
What is up, big old biggie diggy? How you doing, man?
Well,
So if
Mr.
you
Ball
make it
does
from a
not
normal
meet
shot,
Mr. Fairway.
That's gonna be just wow.
Off, rough.
You'll
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means.
Dude, literally all your shots are lined up. I think your controller's going on the
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Are you trying to putt him? Oh,
This one has a chance.
Don't ask.
And he has it. Beautiful putt. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
That should be straight in.
should be, but this game might say fuck you.
That is less than what? 3 inches? So it should be automatically put in.
Frank, we hear the sports psychologists often say, put the mistake behind you, live in the moment. Easier said than done.
It is, male, female, it doesn't, it certainly it affects everybody that plays this game, and somehow you've got to, play, you've heard the old cliche, one shot at a time, but this is why it's so important, because if anything from the past creeps in, it really does affect on what you do after that.
Oh my
Safely on deck.
Nine hala naman.
That is classic.
Chance of going in.
That was in.
No.
Yeah, about
Now that
145 yards
should
left here.
have been in the hole. Boink.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
I guess there's a way to clean it.
Any kind of angle.
Continues to amaze
Anytime this hole.
yet another birdie, and what a day it's been.
How'd you miss it?
Great too. Beautiful.
You're in a lead still.
Coming to the end of this battle, now at the 17th hole, Frank.
He's getting 2 double bogeys.
Penultimate hole, par 3. We've got to walk across the bridge to get there. It looks relatively benign at the moment.
As long as you
A
just
lot of
miss
things pop
your
up.
shots, just get 2 double
The
bogeys.
Destroyer is a great reminder of that. Hole is under 200 yards
Oh my
in reach. Got talent to again parachute in all the trouble
Bad.
to the front and the right
Oh!
side of the screen. Ball has to be nice and high.
Should have done
That's how the
backspin.
game is played.
Should have done backspin.
He's just making
Should've
it look
stayed
so
back.
easy. That birdie
Did
coming up,
backspin, but I went to
formality.
forwards because I thought I was going to shoot it too hard.
You might have, I don't know how much power you have, so I can't really judge power.
That. No! That was the first time that me and you both missed.
Really use this one. It's for birdie. Just an amazing
You wanna know
display.
what
The
Eddie
records
Fraser first time
continue
both
to fall.
missing? 'Cause
Second shot.
we tried to
Knocking
figure
down
out
all the
that
shots
a
today.
lot.
Now at 13 under.
Mainly me.
Now the finishing hole,
Just-
Frank, and just a spectacular looking hole.
And I
And a
didn't
chance
do
to
much
complete our
backspin.
mission. Should we
The
succeed
ball
here
was
at
going
18?
where I needed it to go.
If anything, you want to keep the ball a little left of the flag. Otherwise, we're off the beach.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. 115 yards
That would've been a
left,
home
Frank.
run. I would-
What's that, a
yeah.
good 6-iron for you? Frank, golf may be the best sport to follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet
Was
from
that in the
Tiger
pin when I'm
Woods
making
at
the
a
sound?
tee box as he's getting
That
ready to
should've
drive.
gone.
I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favourite player all the way around the golf course. So it's not
Overshot!
like waiting for your favourite hitter in a baseball game. You've got to wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through the putt.
And getting ready for the putt. 9 under for the round.
13.
Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.
Want to turn another map?
Sure. That totally interests me.
Well, let's try another map.
I mean, DLC. I don't already have.
Probably. That hole's good to me. This is why you bring someone in and you just go, home one, home one, home one, birdie, eagle, home one, home one, home one.
And it's that random Alcatraz. Add-ons for this game. There is items. Oh. There's a new PGA Tour coming out. 2021K, and I see Tiger Woods on the title. It was Tiger. It's finally getting me. Bitch, nah. I actually like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. This is right, for me, this is right up there with Tiger Woods. Especially 03 and 02. Maybe 04.
I'm just random.
Nope! Wrong guy. Want my own guy.
And I also need to meet you, yours, and your color. I clapped on. I'm hungry. You're my pond champ.
Alright, yeah, I need to get some food to me because I'm hungry.
What's your fork?
This guy's big guy getting up, not fun.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour.
Let's go with.
Frank, what should the golfers be looking out for today?
It's going to have to play well from tee to green for a start. That's where most of the problem is. It sets up beautifully for a what we call a second shot golf course, providing you can get the ball in play. You will get rewarded for good iron play around here. The reason why is because when you miss, penalized.
Can I jack one?
Here we are at the first tee, ready to kick off the round. Frank?
Good tee shot straight out of the gate. You're going to need it on a hole that's close to 450 yards. Doesn't really matter if you cut it or draw it. Just be aware of that bunker that sits on the right side.
Okay, I did not do that.
I don't have an extra one, I don't think. I do, however, have, these.
Yeah, I'm good.
There might be some in the freezer.
Probably.
Back to Smith.
Yeah.
It's almost done cooking now. Just should jab or something. Wiggle. Load it. Wiggle. Wiggle your ass off. Yeah. Don't pretty look so weak. We go beach. I gotta power shot this bitch.
This could
No
be a
way.
good one.
Hold on. No way. My holy money. No way. My holy money on par 4. There's no fucking way. I was about to be like, if I was
lot of
a
bounce.
hole in one on
Too bad,
par
Frank.
4,
That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so
That's
hot.
a lot of bounce for being a ball like that. Are you sure it's not made of rubber?
I feel why I'm always failing. Could always why it's failing.
It's going for a little extra.
I have to go full power, but
Because it would not have made it. And if I'm not mistaken,
Drivable
it
par
would
4,
it's gonna be
not
curved.
for most in this field, but for this guy,
Which I'm right.
yes,
For me,
he has
I
just knocked it on. What a shot.
Oh, so close. Toast, but no cigar.
Locked in on the read and the
Oh
speed.
yeah, that's gonna be like over here.
good luck. Good luck. My big first turn.
Close.
Hey,
Couldn't
there's
ask for
power.
much more on that
Close
putt.
to it.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Meow.
That's not how you picture it, Frank,
That
when you
was
step on
the
that first
edge.
tee.
That should have
No,
fell in.
you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
This from 7 feet. -1.
That's something
I'm
I
really
made.
going.
All that power and no movement.
That's how you maintain momentum. You make those putts for par. Teed up here at the second hole, Frank. This is a short par 4, measuring
I think
about
breathing.
370 yards.
While it mightn't have the yardage, it's certainly made up in strategy by all the bunkering down here, Rich. And it's really two bunkers that you've got to, or two complexes that you've really got to worry about. One down the left, you see, is about 205 yards to carry, and then that next crop comes in just about 300 yards. So you've got to decide whether to go over the bunker on the left and short of the other
Okay,
one,
I'm
or even
safe.
lay up to the right, perhaps
Be
short.
safe. I'm
And
good.
that's where you realize this is very much a two-shot hole, and play it that way.
I have 9.5.
That's why I never really need to worry about.
Your power.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is gone.
They'll
Hey,
pay a
man.
little bit of a price for
Why'd
missing
you
the
hit her
fairway
foot?
here, because from that
No,
rough,
how
you
dare you.
cannot control the spin on the golf ball. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. And it is in.
I knew.
Amazing. Amazing.
This, the second shot with the par 4. That's how the best in the world play it, Frank.
Well, it's a little lucky that it went in, but it was always going to be close.
Frank, players have hybrids. Some have irons out off the tee on that short par 4 second. Time to get the big stick out here on third.
It certainly is. The third hole you play here, three totally different looks off the tee. This hole appears straightish off the tee, but well bunkered down the left, which makes you push
I
that
won't be
tee
able to
shot
get that one
a
in.
little to the right.
Well, that ball nestled down just
by
a bit
how
in
the
that
angle
heavy
it is.
rough. And her golf ball lands in that first cut, still to get a club on it, and let's see what she does from there. Second shot from the rough, it's on the way. On the
Oh,
green
you want to
in
chip it
regulation.
in?
Just in the first cut of rough. Not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. Oh, dude,
He
that
won this one.
in the hole. Tremendous shot. Standing over this puck, concentrating on the read. Nice, solid start to the round. Tee to Green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising.
That's
I
not
thought he
higher.
might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
No, it's fine.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Pretty good shot right there.
Come on, hurry. Healing the day forever. Immediately. That's a long putt, too.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very
Oh,
long
David.
putt, Rich. Obviously,
Right
it's
here.
difficult, but he still has a shot
What?
to sink this one for birdie.
No way. Might be hard. It's like more part, not less. You sure? You bet.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress
Really
for the
expect
next
me
one.
to chip it in?
This is a 22-foot putt.
If they don't give me my freaking thing, it doesn't say RT or LT, I ain't chipping that thing
That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
And he's putting for par now, showing no signs of weakness. That's a good putt right there. Stays at 4 under. Good par. Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine.
What? I go.
in. Left is cooked back in front. Boom! Whee!
That's fine.
It's over 300 yards. That should kind of be your long
I hit 400 yards.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there.
Did you hit a bird?
Maybe!
In the water. Too bad.
Yeah, you hit a bird.
So this would be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Frank, this is one you don't practice, but sometimes
I didn't know it was
you
any
have to
time.
do it. Time for the drop.
Yeah, it should be the easiest shot in golf. You've just paid for it.
You hit a bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Because I don't know that actually worked. I was trying to hit it over the water.
I didn't know you could hit birds.
No, it probably hit me.
Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle.
Not too bad. It's about 23 feet away.
He didn't hit the flag stick, but
This is why
He
your
still
character
has a
looks the way
chance.
you hit it, it goes in. Whee!
Well, there's a big green,
Right in
and
front.
we'll use every inch of it.
What?
If I'm in there now.
birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, you couldn't hit that
you
much
definitely
better.
won this hole.
6 under par now. don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. 4 under on the day. Well, the architect Pete Dye is known for visual intimidation. We see it at TPC Sawgrass at the Players every year. And you see it right here, Frank,
you
at this
like this hole,
55-yard par
don't you?
3-6 with water
This is the hole
everywhere
that
you
has the
look.
water around
Yeah, you could make an argument
And you
here that it
literally
suits a little
have
bit of a cut,
to hit
like a
hard.
Lee Trevino style fade that starts at the left and moves its way to the green, but then that's also moving back towards the water. Conversely, if you try and fly it over that water on the right side with a little bit of a draw, then the green starts to run out on the left side. Have I made it sound hard?
Oh, I
This
shanked
won't
it.
hurt him, Frank.
Yeah, just a little left of the flag. That's fine.
That almost went in.
These putts keep the round together. Just an
If that would've
amazing
went in,
display. The records continue to
That would
fall.
have been awesome.
Play with that fit.
Now a chance for a birdie. Now at 5 under for the round. Frank, the 7th is a short par 4, 346 yards. So I'm guessing it's a layup off the tee, but it might be a nervy layup because water on the right.
Don't
And
hit
if you
a
miss
bird.
left, that's no bargain.
It's very distracting
We need
looking down
them.
the right side. I think that's the easiest way to put it. But if you can break this hole down 346 yards, if you take 120 yards off that, which is like a wedge, then the layup only
Bye.
becomes like 220
No,
yards.
literally,
That
hit it
seems
and
a
go.
little less
She just
intimidating.
dabbed. Or does she dab? Did you dab? Well, listen, it ain't me dabbing, or else I'd break my nose.
Old me. It's in a row.
Oh! On the edge.
The birdies are nice, but eagles are better. And takes care of business there.
What's that?
Solid strike.
Eagle.
Well, Frank, here at the par 5-8,
Yeah,
559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little off line,
think
then
that
it just
ball's gonna
becomes a
fly.
3-shotter like everybody else.
That appeared to be a good strike
Ball's
right
like
there,
somewhat
Frank.
transparent.
It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well.
That's
You don't even
an
need
honor.
binoculars from where that ball
it
is.
went straight, so you okay.
Yeah. 1 yard less than 300.
Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Almost.
Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
I moved over to like a bit.
Playing his third here at the par 5.
Tiny bit.
You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. And that is 9 under for the day. I like the sound of this. The 11 under par for the round. Frank, the 9th hole at 452 yards. But that water down the right is really a test
go
of
back
the
and out.
player's driving
Go for it, and we're
ability.
good to go.
It is, and his ability to sort of take the shot on. Ideally, just something with a little bit of a fade, unless you can carry the ball 300 yards, then you can get it just past that bunker. But when you look at this hole, notice how that fairway just starts to open up. So Pete Dye will reward an aggressive tee shot. But also, he'll punish it
Imagine
if
if
it's
that hit the
wayward.
bunker and it
Not the
done.
best shot. This one in the rough, but
Literally,
still will
imagine
have a
going
play
in
from
the bunker
there.
and it immediately bounces right at it.
They're gonna eat power.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of it. Oh no. Bye!
That's one.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the
yeah.
hazard.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf
Now I'm
ball.
on my third shot.
Yeah,
Good
on
news is
dry
you were
land,
able to
and
reach
can he
the
carry it this time, though?
Yeah, but now I'm on my third shot.
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimise the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
That's what it is.
Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. Oh, what an incredible shot.
Rich, with a lie like that on the rough, you're going to get too much grass between club face and ball. You're going to have to adjust for that and at least take a club or two more.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. So a tester from 4 feet.
Just a little bit.
Getting set now over the putt. In for par.
Good par. Well, let's go. Good luck.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo for EA Sports, continuing at PGA West in the Career Builder Challenge. We're on the back 9 now. Hole number 10 is 416 yards of
Isn't this
medium
the
length
meat
par
and
4.
you both hit the rocks
Again,
and the ball
player
ain't
has
going
to deal
forward.
with water.
It is. This is a double dog leg, really, and if you don't get the ball in the fairway, you're going to kick yourself.
I hooked it on accident.
So drop the
hit the
shot
duck.
after ending up with the water on that recent
it.
miscue.
Accident.
So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the third shot.
He's going for a little extra.
Of course, I'm playing the safe round and I'm doing a power shot. How does that make sense?
Heat-seeking missile right there. Wow.
Heads up!
A
Literally,
little
heads
over-ambitious.
up.
So, sizing up the approach shot here at the par 4 10th. What's a player trying to work out right now with their caddy?
Distance club selection is always the situation here when you have something to carry and something to stay short of.
Ooh, that's gonna be a bitch.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
My best bet is probably going to
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too
That one
much.
flew right
Either
past.
misjudged the
That-
win
that
or
would be
simply
fine.
just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
If you let me
Gonna take some skill now.
Okay, I guess I'll start doing it this way.
Which is stupid because it should. Freaking the older ones would let you go to the chipper if you needed it.
Well, you can't sometimes.
Starting the back 9 on a
Because I have
sour
so far.
note here with a drop shot. Bogey at
If you're
the
30 or
10th.
more yards away, you can.
Oh, fuck you. Cyber comes back. Seriously, that was a good
Not
shot.
a gimme, but well within his range.
That was
9 under for
on
the
it.
round.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Cleans that up in the hole.
Going down to
Frank, how about this hole? The par 5
That's
11. Long one.
Oh, it is. And, anything over 600 yards, only the longest it is the Bubba Watsons, the Dustin Johnsons of the world. The other ones that can get home on a hole like this. For the other ones, even those bunkers down the left side are sort of in play. You at least have to give them a cursory look off the tee. Nothing wrong with a hole at the par 5 that you can't reach. You still play it as a 3-shotter. And in some respects, you get rewarded for laying up here because that water that comes in on the left-hand side, that's not going to be in play.
Yeah, and I'm risking folks. You're in practice mode.
Beautiful swing there. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Frank, this is only a layup
I've
for the
actually
second
hit
shot to the
100
par
yards.
5,
Not really.
but there's a correct way to do this. What is it?
Yeah, the further right you can hit your second shot, the more that green starts to open up. In fact, the only time you wouldn't really want to lay it up down that right side is when that flag's tight to the left.
I had a forward spin.
Can't hide the flag
I had
stick
all
from that
backspin,
man.
then an forward spin.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe 2 clubs
Good
going
thought.
way up that hill to the green. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
That's
No
eagle.
points.
That's eagle.
Oh yeah, I know. If I can make this as an eagle too.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for Holy Cow, Whitey! That's 11 under par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank P. Dye always gets a player
11 years
thinking
old.
what might be going through a player's
Hey, at least
mind
I'm
right
even.
here.
You're going to play it as a layup. That's a given. It's just what distance you want. And for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee, Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you've got the widest stroke. Then you've got the longer second shot. Get a little closer and start to shrink up.
You dick.
Couldn't have done much better than that. Eagle is very possible.
Bullshit! Bugger.
Tug that one a little bit offline to the left. Give me a bit of a price because that rough
That's
is
kind of
fairly
karma for
thick.
me. That's karma.
Rich, there's
Hey,
rough and
karma's a
rough. That
bitch.
ball is needle nose down.
Can't even see it from here. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Just want some other produce chips.
Shouldn't be a problem
And
here.
shot goes in. Didn't do that.
I didn't have the system. I am hacking the mainframe, entering the mainframe, destroying humanity, destroying all humanity.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been.
I get it.
This is an eagle putt.
This is eagle pie.
I mean, almost hard to believe. 13 under already. Now teeing off here at par 3 at 13.
I missed.
That was a pain. That was a freaking stupid year for me.
No.
Right in.
Can you believe it? Wow.
Neither. Full straight.
Yeah, but I have more power than you. Oh, I just failed that.
Not looking good, Frank. In the water. Too bad. So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water.
I'm being lazy.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot.
I hate that I'm going for a bogey right now, but
Not her best effort, walks away with a bogey. Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the Cavalier
You're saying?
player, you can sort of go at this this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
I don't recommend that.
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here of the par 4 in one.
You had to retract your shot while I had to extend my shot. Whee!
Ooh, I hooked that.
This
Why
is
am I
not
looking
heading in
for
the
it
right
now?
direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough.
What is going on? I keep fucking
Well,
looking like
Mr. Ball
like
does
looking
not
that
meet
way.
Mr. Fairway.
Are
It's
you just playing your other games?
rough.
The best way to get
Oh,
at the
my.
golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough.
You have to accept the fact first and foremost that you're not going to get clean contacts. You have to decide whether the ball's going to come out
Can you get a
short or
mulligan
it's
on
going to
that?
fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway.
He's only
So
14.
if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
Settles in over the
If
putt.
I get another bogey, that's a rip in the chat for me.
That's the
Rep in the
cruelest thing
chats.
about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
You
Shouldn't be a problem here,
You're
but
annoying.
not a formality either. Wow, he got
Right
robbed,
on the
Frank.
egg.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Clean this up with a tap. You like the sound of this? 11 under par for the round. No problems there.
You know, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, if a player needs to make a big move at the close of the round, how could they get at this whole location and make a birdie? They call this turning home.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those two bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards, so even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine pumping one down there sort of 340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a drive and wedge. That's how you get aggressive.
I might not be able to do that.
Look out left.
You're saying?
And there's rough over there.
Wouldn't call it a great
Close.
approach shot, but it
Anybody
still
heard?
ends up in the fringe.
Yeah, a little bit of magic from here. Yeah, the hole's not over.
See what they do now with this second shot at hole number 15. That's a good shot right there, about 15 feet away, and a good look at birdie.
It's that sneaky distance.
Well, that would have been a bonus
you
had it gone
game.
in, but still,
Fuck you big
reasonable
time.
chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Frank, how about that?
How can you believe that? I mean, could have hit the flag and bounced away and stood straight on. Amazing shot, and really deserves it.
Has his par.
You sure you did not read the game when I was not looking?
Now to the
You're
par
at
5
-15,
16,
so
Frank,
how
this is
do
a
you
pretty
go?
solid hole.
Like all the other par fives here,
No.
length gets a big advantage here. This hole, as you mentioned, bends to the
Oh.
left. And that bunker can be taken out of play by the longest hitters. 326 yards will get you past that. Otherwise, there's sort of a V shoot down
Oh
the
my
right
god, I
side that
hooked the
everybody else
fuck
has
out
to
of it
respect.
again, man.
Whoops, Rich, this is way offline.
Oh, yeah. Get down.
Are you for real? It was terrible.
Frank, you've just
What
hit
the
one out of
fuck,
bounds.
man? Why
What's
is
the
my fucking
way to
voice like-
approach this next shot?
Try and get the steam out of your ears for a start.
So playing the third shot right now after having gone OB. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Frank, this TPC Stadium course in La Quinta, California has quite a history, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Every style of golf, age group, whether it's someone trying to get their tour card at the tour school, skins games played here from 1986 to 1991, even the PGA Club Professional Championship, they've all come and played here. It's so good to see it on the back on the rotation. But I've got to say, the one thing, and I was there, in 2000, was the PGA Tour Q School. It was won by Stephen Allen, who was an Australian player. But the worst thing I've ever seen on a golf course happened on Alcatraz, 17th hole there. Joe Daly, who was looking like he was going to make his PGA Tour card, had a putt of about 3 feet. And I think he was playing with Craig Perks, who went on to win the Players Championship. Joe Daly hits this putt, hits the back of the hole, the liner in the hole, and popped out on the front left. Never saw that before. It was amazing. And as luck would have it, Joe Daly missed his tour card by one shot.
That was as cool a twist as I have ever seen in golf. Good putt. Just a couple of feet.
What they do at the end.
Drops it in.
Once they make it.
Well, let's see, Frank. The par 3 17th, just 168 yards. You can't miss it right. Can't miss it left. Can't miss it short. You can't miss it long. Good luck.
You're saying?
So off the tee here at the par 3, not
I
his
just
best
left it where it
stuff,
was. I
but
didn't
still a
shorten
chance
it
to
or
make the 3.
Yeah, that was a poor miss off the tee. See if he can redeem himself.
way.
Good looking shot right here. Well, that's how you play the
That
game.
should be
Right
in.
there.
He did not have that much bounce. Oh!
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
You get birdie.
Damn it, that's a birdie. So they'll tap in. Did the job
The
right
only
there.
chance I have now is if you get a par and I get a birdie.
Here we are at 18. It's a par 4, only 439 yards, but again, said it all day long. Water to deep.
You win about what? What? Hello? What? Away.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's three groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. That's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he's thinking on that.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. You like to hinge just a little bit quicker on the takeaway when the ball is down like this?
No, when it's down, you've just got to make sure that you wind up almost like you're hitting a tee shot. This is not one to be dallied with. You've got to hit it powerfully, and you really have to focus on that club getting through the grass, past the ball, and out the other side.
That is professional with a capital P right there.
That's stealing.
You'll make birdie if this drops. Frank, that was just a dazzling display of golf today.
It's amazing how a game at times that can be so hard and just
Right now,
absolutely
it's a
drive you
update.
crazy can appear to be so simple. This was just an absolute joy to watch today.
So that'll do it for Frank Nobilo and our
Hope you
entire
guys
team.
enjoyed this
I'm Rich
stream.
Lerner.
Go ahead and
Until
leave
next
a
time.
Like, comment, and subscribe to Chaz and Kirk. Chaz and Bryan. I don't think Kirk. Anyway. And be sure to follow my Twitch at CatRadYT. KATRADYT. And if you guys want to add me on Steam, it's cat_rad_YT. And yeah, peace out. Have a good day. Let me go over TV now, actually. Cancel stream.